Hey everyone, and welcome. My name's Aaron, and today we're taking a look at the Kilt version 2 from JHS Pedals. I'm playing my Fender Modern Player Starcaster through my Jackson Newcastle 18. And here's my clean tune. Yep. Settle down, everyone. It's the JHS Kilt version 2. This pedal, there was a version 1 of it, and it was a bigger dual foot switch, and it had a boost side, as well as this multi-overdrive side that we've been playing with. This new version has the red foot switch option, and that will toggle on the G2 mode, which activates that crazy fuzz type of thing. And so you can potentially get sort of the same kind of thing in a smaller box with this pedal. But this pedal is a signature pedal from Stu G from the band Delirious, and now he plays with many others. But, you know, I came from sort of the church world, you know, starting out in guitar, and so Stu G is like total guitar hero. And those of you who play in like church worship bands and stuff like that, you guys know what I'm talking about. That guy is amazing. Still, I think, one of the most underrated, even though he is a celebrated guitar player. People don't realize how good that guy is. That guy is amazing. So tasty. And he just always kind of plays the right thing. But he approached Josh from JHS Pedals, or maybe Josh approached him, and they were talking and ended up creating this pedal. It's based on this Bixonic Expandora pedal, which is a Japanese company, I think. And Stu G, there's these little round pedals in this aluminum colored box. Just had a real unique sound and unique way that they, you know, approached overdrive. And Stu, this was part of his playing when he played live. He would use 2 of these. And so the variety of tones that he could get when he used these, he wanted to put in sort of a modern format pedal, because these things were getting hard to find and maybe a little bit problematic, you know, and whatever. So there are 4 different overdrive modes on this thing, and they're controlled via these G1 and G2 toggles here. So you flip the pedal on, and with both toggles down, you're in the lowest gain setting, indicated by this blue light. Whenever you have the G2 switch up, the LED turns red, which is helpful to know that you're in a crazy overdrive mode. Red's a good color for that. Yeah, in the first mode, it's the lowest gain setting mode, but it's still like a bit of gain. So here's clean. Here's that first mode, all dials at noon. That's probably my favorite mode. It's just really chimey, chewy, beautiful overdrive. You can get a little more subtle thing, you know, if you bring the gain down and the volume up. Yeah, on the lower gain, you know, on that setting, you can get kind of like a little boosty, clawny type of thing. But I think where this thing shines is on higher gain kind of things, obviously. If you're starting with all knobs at 12 o'clock on the lowest gain setting, if this is where you're starting, you know we're gonna have a good time. So, side note, this little toggle here is a little low cut. So, down, I believe, is flat, and then flip it up, and it cuts the low end. When you have a lot of gain going into an amp, especially once you get into crazy fuzz territory, it can get real tubby. And so lifting that low end, it's like a high pass. It just cuts off below, you know, a certain super low frequency. Those frequencies are not that useful when you have a ton of gain going into your amp. So that's another cool feature. But let's go through these gain modes. So I'm just going to keep the knobs at 12 o'clock because I sort of like how they sound right there. So, number 1. Here's gain mode 2. You flip the G1 switch up. So a little more fizzy on the top end. Gain mode 3 is you switch, you flip the first one down and you flip the second one up. Light turns red, watch out. So those are incrementally adding, you know, it's like a little hairier. And then you flip both switches up and it becomes this crazy gated fuzz. So that's a lot of low end. Let's flip this switch up to compensate. So there you have it, the JHS Kilt version 2. Go check it out for yourself. Let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. That's it from me today. We'll see you guys next time.